Morning everyone. I don't normally pop on again to my personal page, and especially at not this time in the morning, but they're strange times, aren't they? So I thought I'd come on and start to share with you everything that I've been doing really since I changed my lifestyle and made significant changes to my life. Being alone and out in nature as much as we can at the moment is going to be sort of where we're all at. So the tap around the clock system that I've put together, which is all basically from Chinese ancient medicine, and is also, I think Donna Eden does a type of thing like this. I've basically put some of the EFT tapping points to a system that goes literally all the way around the 24-hour clock, and I thought that would be really nice for you guys to oh, hi Lisa, thanks for joining me, lovely. Are you down in Wales? It's a bit chilly this morning. So I thought I'd put this together and do the routine for you, sort of every 2 hours today, until I go to bed. And then I'm going to record the sessions that continue for those 2 hours and put those out as well, so that for 24 hours you've all got something to do. So if the kids or the teenagers or whoever are awake and you're stressing and you can't sort of bring your levels down, or you're getting any symptoms but you're not really quite sure what they are, this is going to help sort of bring down that emotional overload of feeling. It's going to help strip the layers off. So I've explained it all in the text above, so you can read that. I'm going to get cracking. So between 7 and 9 a.m. Hi Edwina, thanks for joining me. So between 7 and 9 a.m. our stomach meridian is at its optimum level, and going round the 24-hour clock I've just concentrated on the EFT areas of where we can actually tap. Okay, and between 7 and 9 a.m. your stomach meridian is actually at its optimum level, and what that actually means is that I suppose we've always been told, really, haven't we, that your breakfast is the best meal of the day, and that's because your stomach is working really fantastically at the moment, so it can absorb a lot of things. And each item that I'm going to do has an optimum time, and they cover a 2-hour period. So every 2 hours today, like I said, I'm going to come on and we're going to do the routine and keep moving ourselves on around the clock for 24 hours. So we're going to start. So basically there are tapping points here. Okay, this is for your stomach meridian, and I know it seems like a really strange place to have your stomach meridian, but this is your meridians are a bit like a string, like a guitar string. They have to start somewhere and end somewhere, and then you sort of tap in the middle area. So this has been found by Gary Craig, who did EFT, that this is the EFT point for your stomach meridian, again all from Chinese medicine. So we're going to start tapping here, okay, and we're just going to tap, and you can join me now, okay, to get the most out of your stomach meridian. And then I'm just going to move around the clock and you just join me, and if you want to repeat this and send these out and record yourselves and send this out to your loved ones, then do so. Let's have a bit of fun while we're doing this. I just don't need to do this. You can do this too, okay, and I'd love to see you all doing it. So we're literally just tapping here and getting our stomach meridian vibrating all the way through our system, so that internally we're having a massage, which means basically our stomach meridian is going to be working even better now because we're helping it flow with all that vibration that's going through it. We're now going to move to our spleen meridian. Okay, and this tapping point is just basically under here, so you've got your nipple, just go across, and it's underneath your arm as if you've got your bra strap on. So we're just going to tap here, and kids can do this. You can do this on the little ones. They can be cheeky monkeys. Those of you who are at home, give yourselves a hug. You're on your own. You know, you can be having that hug and you can be tapping here. You can be doing this while you're watching TV. This is an area that we don't go there really very often, but it's a really good area for cleaning lymphatic stuff and things like that as well. So that's your spleen. Okay, It's a dead simple routine. We're now going to go to our heart meridian, little finger, and the point where you've got your nail here, I'm just trying to see, is just above your nail on your finger, and we're just going to tap here. For anyone who's got any heart issues, just be very gentle and mindful of this. Don't overload your system. Maybe just a couple of taps to start off with, okay, and see how you feel. So this heart meridian is just basically just going to tap this. So your whole system is now going to start feeling wonderful, because you're sort of talking to it now in a language that it actually understands. So you might actually start burping and farting and yawning and dashing to the loo and things like that, but this is all good, because it means that any blockages that we've got, we're starting to get our system in flow, and getting our system in flow is what's going to be really, really important for us all right now, because we don't want any blockages, okay, because that's what pneumonia is. It's a blockage in our lungs and it can't get through to our stomach, where our stomach would sort of eat up all of that. So that's our heart meridian. Hi Karen, hi Louise, thanks for joining us. Right, okay, so that's heart meridian. On the opposite side of our little finger here is our small intestine. So all we're going to do is just tap here on our small intestine. And some of you might, if you keep doing this, you're actually then going to start, hi Sharon, what you're actually going to find is your tummy might start grumbling a little bit. You might start noticing little things, but it's a really good routine to just sort of keep going with. So this small intestine is at its optimum between 1 and 3 p.m. Okay, so we'll be starting with this at that time. Okay, we'll take a little breath. Now we're going to move to the bladder meridian, and that's basically here. So you've got your nose, move up from your nose, okay, and your eyebrows, and we're just going to do here. You can do it with one hand, either hand, or both. It doesn't matter. And this is your bladder meridian, okay. Now by keeping all our system in flow, like I said, what better benefit can we have first thing in the morning? Okay, by giving our internal system a really good massage, and you can do this all on your own. Okay, and it's going to be great really for the kids, for them to be able to do this, because they need to have some sort of control back in their lives right now. They're going to struggle and you're going to struggle, so record yourselves doing it. Yeah, let's have some fun. Record yourselves, put it online, share it with as many people, so that everyone can be doing this. It's going to help so many. Kidney meridian, okay, so you've got here your collarbone. I'm just going to come down, so you can be a cheeky monkey. The kids can be cheeky monkeys here, yeah, they can be gorillas, whatever. Give yourself a good old beating up on your chest. This is like a junction box, okay, of your kidney, of your whole meridian system in a way, yeah. So giving this one a really good clear out is it's going to be fantastic. It's really going to be vibrating your whole system internally. Okay, who's joining me? Who's doing this now? Are you all doing this? Is anyone tapping along with me? Give me a thumbs up, a hey, a yes, a no. Don't be too embarrassed if you're on your own. You can just be doing this. Okay, now we're going to something now called the pericardium. And your pericardium, little finger, this one here, I'm not giving you the finger, okay, it's your middle finger. Again, your nail, just on the top here. So it's nearest your thumb, the one nearest your thumb, that's where you're going to be tapping, the one nearest to your body. Okay, and we're just going to tap on this. Again, it's up to 30 seconds on each one is enough. Because don't forget, I'm going to be jumping on every couple of hours to do literally all the way around the clock. For anyone who wants to, or your pericardium, let me explain that first. Your pericardium, that's your circulation and sexual organs. Okay, it starts on here, and it goes all the way down your system and comes out the other side, your feet. Alright, so these are really good points for you to be massaging right now. Next one. On the back of your hand here, you've got these two fingers. In the middle, go down, okay, you've got a soft spot. This soft spot, okay, is where you want to be tapping. You don't need to be overly tapping, and you can do this quite slowly, okay. If you're feeling quite anxious, you might notice that you're like this, okay, and all your tapping points. So that's a really good indicator for you to know how anxious you're feeling, because if you're tapping away like this, okay, you know that you might need to just try and slow it down a bit, and if you slow it down a bit with your breathing, okay, it's really sort of going to bring your whole system back down into a calmer state as well. Okay, triple warmer. This is called our gamut here, triple warmer, and this is a real fight, flight, freeze area. So this is this one's opposite your spleen actually, so using this one on your spleen are really good sort of yin and yangs to tap on. Okay, so that's there. Now we're going to go to our gallbladder. Now it's optimum time for your gallbladder, it's opposite your heart, so this is between, oh sorry, I'm getting numb legs, feet, is between 11 PM and 1 AM. So your gallbladder is literally just at the side of your eyes here. You might find that you get quite a few headaches and things, so we normally would rub here, wouldn't we? We'd just normally go to the places that are actually really good tapping places to start to clear. If you are struggling at night to sleep, use these points and just hold them, okay? Just hold them for a few seconds, and it helps to really calm your system down. And if you can't remember this whole routine, that doesn't matter, okay? That really doesn't matter. Just use the ones that you can remember, because that's still going to be a benefit. You're still going to start clearing. Now we're going to move to our liver meridian. So chest, nipples, underneath here, and we're just going to tap underneath, okay? This one's a really good one to do when you're in the bath, especially for us ladies, because everything can be floating upwards. Okay. Oh, I might have to stand up, my legs are going numb. I don't normally sit in that position for very long. Okay, and now this one is going to be an area that you're really all going to be quite interested in. The next one, our lungs meridian. And our lung meridian works at its optimum time between 3 and 5 AM. Okay, so between 3 and 5 AM is our lungs. It's your thumb, okay? Your thumb here. And your thumb here is going to go on the outside. Sorry, that's me outside. Okay, thumb down from your nail here and start tapping. So it's not the one nearest your fingers, it's the one away from your fingers. Okay? And this is an area that we really all need to start using. But it's important that we don't just tap our lungs meridian, okay? Because everything else feeds your system. It feeds from one to the other. And that feeding of the system is what's important. It's that flow that's really, really important. So this is your lung meridian. And just give this a good old tap. And then we've nearly done. We've just got one more meridian now, and that's our large intestine. And that's your finger next to your thumb, again, here. So it's the one nearest to the thumb, above your nail, and we're just going to tap on here. Now literally, we have just gone around the 24-hour clock, and you've given yourself, in this short time, a really good internal massage. And I know that sounds really, really silly, because all we've done is just tapped on these points. But you know, it's really important, because all of this literally flows around the 24-hour clock. It's going to give you a couple of extras. This one here, sort of in the middle, above your nipples in the middle. This here is your thymus gland. And your thymus gland is great for temperature control, etc. It's really good for, it's near your heart obviously as well. So this is a really good one for slowly tapping. Okay, this is the one for really nice slow tapping and closing your eyes, and it's really going to bring you back down with any stress. It's a real heart-centered one. Okay, and if you close your eyes now, if any of you are still in bed while you're watching this, then sort of notice. Okay, next one, last one. Top of the head, crown. This is like your whole governing meridian. It goes all the way through your system. Okay, just give this one a little old tap out. And these ones are additions. Okay. So if you do this basically with the kids, if you want to do this with infants, literally just a couple of taps, very gentle. You don't even need to touch them. You can just do this on the top, and it will still vibrate through them, because they are so so easy to pick up on any energy routine. So just really nice and gently doing this, and the kids will love that. So thanks Edwina, Gareth, Shaz, Karen, Julie, good morning. Last week I felt totally overwhelmed with anxiety at school, so I went for a little walk, sat on a bench, looked at the trees and listened to the birds. I tapped and, sorry, just let me read this. I tapped and took some deep breaths. I went back in ready to face the chaos again. Yeah, I just wanted you to keep going with these lives as you're helping lots of people without even realising. Okay, so teachers, NHS staff, you are more than welcome for, there's going to be an online course for this which I'm sort of giving away at minimal cost. NHS and teachers, I'm sort of going to be giving this to you guys for you to just jump on board and have all this information for free, because all of this that I'm doing, I know these are tapping points, but there are physical symptoms and there are emotional emotions that go with this, negative and positive, and I've got a whole routine that you can all do to sort of help yourselves. Like I said, 24 hours a day, so those of you that are on shift work, this is going to be a really simple thing that you can do in the theatres or wherever you are together. Okay, love to you all, take care, and sorry guys, you're going to see me again in a couple of hours. Bye.